Well, I guess today's the day. So, if you guys seen my post before, that the battery needs to be replaced on that thing on the post. So, I picked another battery, not from iFixit because it's kind of expensive, but I got the cheapest one on Amazon that I could find. So, right there is the MacBook Pro 16-inch. So, this live stream is going to be very interesting today. So, hopefully this goes well because I'm not a tech expert. Okay, so hopefully this goes well. So I got this battery right there, and I got the video pulled up right there. So, all right, if you guys are curious about the battery it looks like, that's what that thing looks like. If I can get that on camera. Yep, that's the battery. So I have to be very careful with this. So I got some screws right there and one of those scroll bars, I think. I don't know what that is for, but yeah, I'm not gonna do anything stupid enough, and I have to follow the instructions properly. So probably the battery needs to be like a heat removed. So that's what we're gonna be doing today. So I'm going to be unscrewing the back cover first, and we're just get started. So I'm gonna flip this back. Nope, not that one. Alright, I'm just gonna start up with these screws first. I have to be very careful about losing them because I can't find any of the screws and I need to contain the screws properly. So I'm gonna go to the big screws right there, I think. Alright, that's the second screw. Another screw. Okay, the fifth screw. And the sixth screw. So, alright, we're gonna take that out, I think. Or resort to like, oh, I'm an idiot, it's not that way. Oh shoot, that wasn't a good idea. Oh, that's for the battery. How am I supposed to take that out? I'm gonna watch the video that I mentioned earlier. Hold on. Okay. Okay, we got that.
Completely power off and unplug your MacBook before you start. Then place a sheet of non-woven paper between the display and the keyboard to protect the display.
Okay. I'm gonna get that sheet out real quick. I'm not being stupid, I just need to follow the video because I'm not a technician expert, okay? So, that's what I'm gonna do. So, first off, I need to put some gloves on because I don't want to do this in the wrong way. I got these came with 2 gloves. I hate wearing gloves, honestly. I like softer gloves than this, but yeah. No offense to the company, though. I know I'm doing this the wrong way. It's just how I do it, okay? Okay. So we need to open the MacBook first to protect the screen and the keyboard so it doesn't break. Oh, shoot, the F key. Let me get that out of the way. Okay, we got that protective cover in the MacBook, so yep. Okay.
Use the P5 pentalobe driver to remove 6 screws on the lower case. Note, the screws are very soft. Please be careful when you work. If the screw head is damaged, please stop disassembly, replace professional tools and disassemble again. The removed screws can be placed in order on the foam inside the product package to prevent loss and ensure the return to the right position.
Okay.
Lift the lower case by the suction handle. Insert one corner of an opening pick into the gap under the lower case. Slide the opening pick around the nearest corner and halfway up the side of the lower case.
Okay, I know the opening pick was a guitar pick. It looks like a guitar pick, but it's not. Alright. Oh, I'm doing this the wrong way. Whoops. Hopefully I didn't break it. Alright. Oops, I'm just move my phone. Oh my god, why am I making mistakes? Alright, so I'm gonna put it right here. Okay. Hopefully it focuses because I need this thing to focus. Okay. Okay.
This releases the first of the hidden clips securing the lower case to the upper case. You should feel and hear the clip pop free.
Alright.
Both sides are opened in the same way.
I'm gonna have to take off my gloves for that. I'm sorry about doing this with gloves because it's really uncomfortable. I'll wear these later when I get to the battery. Because why not? I do care about safety, I just don't want to be like stupid. God dang it. Okay, I just want to do it. I'll just do it any other side because yeah, it's not gonna work like that. Oh shoot. I'm very struggling today. I'm sorry. Shoot. Did I not take the screw out or what?
There are also 2 hidden clips at the location of the triangle icon, which can be opened by gently lifting the lower case. Lift the front edge of the lower case, do not lift as well high, and pull the lower case firmly like the direction of the arrow, away from the display hinge. To disengage the last 2 hidden clips,
Sorry if I'm being dumb today. I just don't know how to do it. Oh, it just comes out like that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this one right there is coming off a little bit. So, oh. Okay, we got access to the battery and the inside. Oh my god, that amount of dust in there. Oh my god. And there's a bit of residue here. So, on to the great start.
If you can't pull out with your hands, please put a plastic card to the position of the display hinge. Hold the middle of the plastic card and fold it back with proper force like the direction of the arrow. In the meantime, use your other hands to pull to remove the lower case.
Okay. The heck are these hitting buttons for?
Remove the lower case. Peel up and remove the insulating sticker covering the battery board, on the edge of the logic board nearest the battery. Gently peel back the small piece of tape covering the battery board data cable connector.
It's like adhesive here. I don't know why they put it here. Okay. Sorry if I did not pause that part.
Gently peel back the small piece of tape covering the battery board data cable connector. The tape is integrated into the cable and will not detach completely. Simply peel it back enough to access the connector.
Okay. Oh, that thing's small. Alright.
Use the spudger to flip up the small black locking tab securing the cable in its connector. Make sure the small black locking tab is open.
Okay.
Disconnect the battery board data cable by sliding it out from its socket on the logic board. You can also use the same way to remove the cable completely at the opposite end of the battery board for standby. Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the screw of the battery.
Hold on. Okay, we got that out.
Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the screw of the battery power connector and the screw of the battery board. Note, the screws are very soft. Please be careful when you work. The removed screws can be placed in order on the foam inside the product package to prevent loss and ensure the return to the right position. Lift the battery power connector, disconnecting the battery. It is easily damaged. Please be careful.
Alright, concentrate. Okay, that is really difficult.
Lift the battery power connector, disconnecting the battery. It is easily damaged. Please be careful.
Okay. Oh, and I'm bleeding. Are you serious?
Use the T3 Torx driver to remove the screws of the trackpad cable connector bracket.
Okay, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Use the T3 Torx driver to remove the screws of the trackpad cable connector bracket.
Okay.
Disconnect the trackpad cable by gently prying
Hold on.
Then remove the trackpad cable connector bracket. Disconnect the trackpad cable by gently prying its connector straight up from the logic board. Carefully peel the trackpad cable up off the battery and push it out of the way. Don't crease or tear the cable. Use the spudger to lift up the speaker cable connectors on both sides and disconnect them. Use the T3 Torx driver to remove the 3 screws of the logic board. Note, the screws are very soft. Please be careful when you work. If the screw head is damaged, please stop disassembly, replace professional tools and disassemble again. Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the 2 screws on both sides of the logic board and the 5 screws of the fans. Note, assemble again. Use the Please be careful when you work.
Okay, for the screws from the motherboard. Oh, those are magnetic. That's neat. Oh, wrong screw.
If the screw head is damaged, please stop disassembly, replace professional tools and disassemble again. Use the T5 Torx driver to remove the 2 screws on both sides of the logic board and the 5 screws of the fans. Note, the screws are very soft. Please be careful when you work. Both sides of the logic board and the 5 screws of the fans.
Okay.
The screws are very soft. Please be careful when you work. The removed screws can be placed in order on the foam inside the product package to prevent loss and ensure the return to the right position. The foam inside the product package to prevent loss and ensure the return to the right position.
Oh gosh.
Prepare alcohol, over 70%, or adhesive remover similar to the one in the video for removing the battery cells. Rubbing alcohol is easier to buy. You can buy it in a nearby store.
Alright, so I'll be right back to get some rubbing alcohol real quick. Oh, hold on, I forgot to mute the mic. Damn it. Hold on. Alright, so I'm back with the something that we need right there. I got this 70% isopropyl alcohol. So hopefully that should work because I have nothing else but isopropyl alcohol. So let's see.
Put a plastic card to the edge of the battery cell. Slowly pour about 5 drops of alcohol along the plastic card, and slowly push the card to fire up the battery cell. There is some trackpad connector at the bottom of the middle battery cell. Do not put alcohol in here.
Okay. Seems doable, but I need to be very careful. Please be careful with isopropyl alcohol, okay? Like, I'm not joking. Please take your job very seriously. Okay. Okay, hopefully that should work. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna use both my hands because I'm not very good at things. Alright, wait 1 second. Shoot. Oh shoot. Damn it. this phone keeps falling down. Hold on. Let me set that aside real quick.
There is some trackpad connector at the bottom of the middle battery cell. Do not 5 drops of alcohol along the plastic card and slowly push the card to pry out the battery cell. There is some trackpad connector at the bottom of the middle battery cell. Do not put alcohol in here.
Alright, I'm gonna place the camera at a different angle because I just don't feel like doing anything. So I don't have to be distracted on the phone. So, alright, let's give this a shot. Okay, let's get this go. Let me move this real quick. Oh no! Okay. Alright, right there. Oh shoot. One second. One second. Okay, one more drop.
Add the alcohol as appropriate and pry up the battery cell by continuing to push the plastic card in at the edge of the battery cell. Please be careful with the speaker. Don't squeeze too hard. Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper cable with the speaker. Don't squeeze too hard.
Okay, oh my god. What kind of adhesive did they freaking use, man? Apple. What the heck is wrong with this thing? What's wrong with you guys with the adhesive? Man, he's adhesive.
Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper case. Repeat the above procedure to separate the other side battery cell from the upper case.
Alright. Other side. Here we go again. Oh, it's too much, too much, too much. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, my God. Off to a great start again. Yep, I'm gonna wear some gloves because it's gonna be a real pain, and I'm bleeding too. So precaution, please wear gloves when you disassemble electronics or something like that. There we go. That was real pain, honestly. But at least I got it.
Please be careful with the speaker. Don't squeeze too hard. Add the alcohol as appropriate, and pry up the battery cell by continuing to push the plastic card in at the edge of the battery cell. Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper case.
Oh, there's two people here. What the heck?
There is a trackpad at the bottom of the middle battery cell. Do not put alcohol in here. Please be careful with the trackpad cable and do not squeeze and damage it. Put the plastic scraper card to the edge of the battery cell, and slowly push the plastic scraper to pry up the battery cell. Pry up the battery cell. Make sure the battery cell is separated from the upper case. There is a trackpad at the bottom of the middle battery cell. Do not put alcohol in here. Please be careful to